I went on a date because I really don't wanna die alone. But I'm coming to terms with that.
I went to a singles conference on Friday, and my spirit, while I was there, my spirit told me, no mas, por favor. I am not going to no more of these, okay? That rhymed, period. I'm not going to anymore.
Where are we finding men now? The Hinge pool has a lot of pee in it.
Tell your daughter, hey, ain't no man gonna take you out on a date.
Guys, the club, in my opinion, is the biggest time dump.
There's another gentleman there who was interested in me. Asks me what I bring to the table.
Who are you? I'm no one. You're not gonna meet your wife in the club.
There's a poop where she was squatting.
Nobody's gonna approach you because, again, people fear being rejected.
If you don't have a man, clap your hands.
Not me getting fully ready to go to a singles Valentine mixer, and now I don't want to go.
Single men of New York City, I have a very strong hunch that you're not going to a lot of like speed dating events or singles mixers because the ratio always seems off and there always seems to be a scramble to get more guys to show up at these events.
New York is heavily populated. So if you can't get these men to show up to singles events, speed dating events, singles mixers, it's on you ladies because the men said, this is not worth it. A lot of you women, they already have the type of guy that they have in mind. 6'5", blue eyes with a trust fund. You got to be over 6 feet tall. You got to make $250,000 a year, 6 figures. So a lot of men are like, you know what? Why should I go there just to get rejected? I'm paying my money for women to turn me down. A lot of these chicks, they go to these different events just to have their phone out, recording themselves. And afterwards they say, well, there wasn't any cute guys. There wasn't any hot, handsome guys. So that was such a waste of time. Men have gotten a hint. They say, you know what? No more humiliation rituals. I'm not going to these events just to, waste my time.
So single men, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where are you hanging out?
I'm hosting my first in-person speed dating event in early February, and
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you,
we don't care.
But I thought, my impression was, my hypothesis going into this was that there would be more men interested in speed dating than women, and it turns out that that's very not true.
We had girls' night out, but only 5 men showed up.
Look at all those women, and they always got their hands in the air. They do the same little dance. They hold the drink in the air, and they got their hands in the air, just ooh, like little zombies. Men aren't going to these clubs. For starters, you got to pay to get in as a man. A lot of times the women are for free or they're discounted. Then you got to pay for the drinks. And then you got to buy your food. You got to do all this stuff. And most times, chicks just want to come there to get free attention. They already got a boyfriend or a guy that gets smashed outside of the club. So they come there to get that dopamine hit. And then they reject you. And then they go home. So as a man, what's the point of going to these clubs? I see 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, maybe a fifth one. 6 maybe. Now look what they're doing. Just standing around, wasting their time. Look at the chick in the red right there. Watch what she's going to do. She's going to just, like she owns some sort of drugs. And they stand in a circle and talk to themselves. They talk to each other. Why would you come to a club just to have your phone out and it's about 4 or 5 of you? Look at the chicks right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. They just stand there talking to each other. So as a man, if you was to walk up to approach them, they would look at you like you an alien. Like, ugh, who are you? They would clown you. And they walk around like they lost. Look at the chick right here. She just looked around like, now if you was to approach her, she would look at you like, ew, you give me the ick. Like, hey, they just go there to reject men and to do nothing. Told you, hands in the air.
I don't think men like women anymore. I don't think that men desire us women anymore. Men aren't really putting out effort They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. You know, spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman.
The reason why men aren't taking women on dates anymore and spending money and doing this stuff is because it's a waste of time. You take a woman on a date, she most likely gonna say, okay, afterwards, I'm not interested. Or I'm not feeling a spark, I'm not feeling a vibe. So you waste your money, your time, your ego's bruised, and you're sitting there having to do it all over again. And she just goes home, right? A lot of these women, they think that they're so much better than you that you should be honored and grateful to take them on a date and spend your money. It's wild, man. So guys are tapping out. You ladies have done this, right? These women, they ain't having dudes in rotation. Dude to take them out to eat on Monday, brunch on Tuesday, dude to take them to the club or whatever on Saturday, Sunday.
Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house?
Yeah, because there's a high chance when you take women out to eat and take them on dates, the chances of you getting laid and y'all hooking up drastically decreases. Trust me. That's why Netflix and chill came into play, because men are trying to get something for it. Let's be real. Men are just trying to take women on dates and then say, all right, see you later. Like, men want to smash.
All right, so I just got back from this Ivy League singles mixer in downtown Miami that my coworkers and I signed up and paid $50 to get to.
Pav, you go to your first singles event.
It was an okay situation. I'd give it a 5 out of 10, but
I'll get a chick on the left, honestly, a 3 out of 10 it looks. It's probably being a little nice. Chick on the right, I'll give her a 4 to maybe 5.
I was gonna say it. No, you might get canceled. Everybody just leave it out. It was.
See, this is how they act. We went to a singles event and no, like they just look so good and they're supermodels and all the men there are just so ugly and unattractive. This is how they act, man.
It was just not our vibe. Okay, yeah. It was just not our vibe. It was just not our type of people.
By when she says they're not our type of people, what she means is the guys that we found attractive, they weren't our type. Women speak in code, remember that.
I don't know how to explain it. Okay? You're gonna get canceled.
I went to a Christian singles event, and here's why I think we're doomed to be single for the rest of our lives.
If you're a man and you're trying to date me, and I hear the words, I took a nap, what are you doing taking a nap? Get the fuck up, get another job.
It has come to my attention that men do not want to approach women anymore. I don't know when this happened, but this is the reality of the situation.
It happened when y'all said y'all wanted the bear. When y'all said that men are creepy, men give y'all the ick, ill. Y'all reject men on camera. Y'all go to these gyms and record band and say, oh, look at this creepy guy looking my direction for half of a second. Stop approaching us, man. Leave us alone. This when it happened.
And I also realized that nobody wants to be on dating apps anymore. I think this summer is about to be feral girl summer. Like, I feel like we are finally going to connect with one another, and we are finally going to get off the apps, and we are finally going to flirt with one another. However, we have an issue at hand. Men don't want to approach women at bars. So it's like, how do we start conversation?
We just got to a speed dating event. Wish us the best of luck because we're actually really nervous. So let's see how this plays out.
A few moments later.
So we're at the event. Everybody's behind us and we don't want to join. That is why we're single, because we don't want to be part of it.
Why would you come to a speed dating event just to sit there? They just want to feel like they're celebrities and look good. But the truth of the matter is they're single and alone.
Walk of shame because we did not attend. We did not attend.
We did not attend. It was a joke.
We sat at the bar.
Sorry. We put ourselves out there, but
we did. We tried. We really tried.
Where are the men in San Francisco? Where are they? Not for me.
Sweet dreams are made
you.